You're watching EVH and Gear TV, brought to you by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs. Microphones for EVH and Gear TV are provided by Rode Microphones, and official Van Halen merchandise is provided by VanHalenStore.com. And now, here's your host from Ontario, Canada, EVH artist Eric Broadbent.
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday to you all. 12 o'clock, noon o'clock, whatever it is. It's 12 o'clock here, Wednesday, hump day. Doing a little bit of a live product unboxing. Hope everybody is well. Got a package that came in the other day. It was delayed because of the Canadian holiday on Monday from Lizard Spit. The guys at Lizard Spit make fantastic auto care and guitar care products. And I didn't even realize till later that they made car care products, which is awesome because I come from a detail background, car detail background. My brother used to run one of the best detail shops, working on really cool cars like Jaguars and BMWs and Porsches and all kinds of really nice high-end cars. And he basically trained me how to detail cars. And looking at my car right now, you'd think that, okay, man, you don't know anything about detailing because it's dirty. I just haven't had time to give it the love that I used to. But anyways, so that's really cool that they offer car care products. So we're going to have a look at what they offer. But today, for the most of the segment, will be focused on guitar care products. So I've heard great things about Lizard Spit and thought I'd give them a try. A few people jumping over in the chat will say hi to you first as well. So I hope everyone's doing well. And it is a good name, as Matt is saying here, too. Let's go over to the screen with the chat here. One sec. All right, so we've got the chat on the screen. Sean Zimmerman's here. Zimmerman saying, hey, y'all. I hope you're well, Sean. My beautiful Nocturnal Butterfly is here. Eamon Wise is here. Eduardo Moreno Porto says, hey. Robert Apple says, greetings, Eric from Philadelphia. And Robert, I think it was you that may have sent me an email the other day. I've got it. I'm pretty sure I saw one from you. I've got it flagged. So if you did, I will get back to you. I promise. I've got a couple of emails to reply to people. And please, if I don't get back to you within a day or so, don't think I'm not going to get back to you. It just takes me some time sometimes, but I will. Insomniac Matt says Lizard Spit is a great name. Speaking of packages, I'm expecting a Hoser guitar cable on Friday. Okay, good. Hoser is good stuff. Yeah, I recommend them. Eamon's checking in with Nocturnal Butterfly and greetings from Oklahoma from Snowblind 1817. So let's go back to full screen here. So I know some of the stuff that's in this package, but I don't know the whole thing. It's been a while since talking to those guys. So let's crack it open and have a look, and we'll use one guitar as a guinea pig here. To see how it responds to some of the stuff. So I hope everybody is well. Tomorrow, Junior and I are going to be at the, Budweiser Gardens in London. We're covering the Smashing Pumpkins concert. We're looking forward to that. And the cool thing is, Junior's getting his first, in front of the camera in a real professional environment. He's going to be doing a rig rundown with Jeff Schroeder, the guitarist of Smashing Pumpkins. So I'll be running the camera. He'll be interviewing Jeff. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll try to get some Smashing Pumpkins, exclusives for this show. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got some literature and looks like some cloths and things. So Lizard Spit music care products. So it kind of gives you some of the artists, that use the product, things like that. And actually, that's the graphic I used for the thumbnail right there. So it kind of shows everything that they do. That's cool. All right, I don't want to drop anything. Some business cards. Yep, Chris Webster. Chris, you rock. Okay, and not sure what this is here. Okay, it just talks about, basically kind of a rundown of some of the products. Just some, like I said, some general literature and how to use it and, some of the new products for 2018 and whatnot. So we've got, what do we got here? Some microfiber cloth, really, really nice. It obviously embossed with the Lizard Spit logo. Spit of Champions, I like that, that's pretty cool. Microfiber 12-inch by 12-inch, okay, that's pretty cool. And this is really cool, too. One of our regulars here in the show and a friend and a fan and someone who'll he's been on the show, and he's going to be coming on Kramer Corner again very soon as well, too, Jamie Trevino. So this is pretty cool. If you look at this, he's got first credit on this thing. Who's using this? See him right there? That's pretty cool. So this here is an ultimate fret polishing system. Now, I've seen this in action. They give you these little templates that you'll physically stick over your fret, so you're not damaging the wood, whether it be rosewood or maple or whatever your wood is, ebony, and you can, it's like fret polishing. So that is very, very cool. Ultimate fret polishing system, 24 polish pads, 2 fretboard guards, and 1 finishing cloth. So obviously there's probably something you'd want to keep in the same bag, so you're not confusing your fret polish cloths with your guitar polish cloths. Just keep them separate. So I've got a couple of those. That's kind of really nice. Yes, it was Robert. It says Robert. It was me that emailed. So yeah, I will get back to you. I promise. And so I'm like, Matt, are you going to bring Billy a pumpkin to smash? That's a good one. I'm not sure if that's ever been done before. Okay, a lot of packages. This is some cool spacing. Get rid of that. Okay, now we're talking some polishes. This is cool. All right, so what's this one? I am blind as a bat. Fretboard conditioner, and that's I can't really see what size ounce that is. Looks like 4.5 or something like that. Let's turn that around. Let's take it out of the package. It'll be a lot easier for you to see. And stick around to the end of the program here too. I'm going to show you our exclusive merch that we've just launched. There we go. Can you see that? Try to get that straight. Nice. And I assume, yeah, a little spray. I'll just okay, got it. Yeah. Dab on the cloth. This one here, this one's fresh and easy. String for longer string life, cleans and protects, easier playing, faster shredding. 1 1/3 ounce. That's cool. Let's have a look at how we open that one. Can't see it very well. I should have bumped up my lighting in here today. Okay, there you go. Like a bingo dabber kind of deal, right? You don't waste anything. That's nice. And we've got, oh, here we go. Little Spitz axe polish. I think you know what we're going to do on that one. We're going to try that one out right away on a guitar. And this one is like a spritz bottle. Like that kind of deal. It's a good thing I didn't spray it at the camera, right? And it gives you directions on the back, but unfortunately, I cannot read it. A lot of times what I have to do is take my iPhone and zoom in on stuff, even to read like directions or, you know, directions on medicine bottles or recipes, whatever. That's pretty cool. We're going to try that one in just a moment. It looks like the last one here in the box is... Okay, the same thing in the guitar polish. So this obviously probably the same thing in a larger bottle. So got spit. I like that. This can be a very convenient one. Let's give this a try right now and find out live and see how it polishes. I'll tear one of these cloths open. I love microfiber cloths. I buy them all the time for my computer screens and glasses and all that kind of stuff. So this was a 12" by 12. Laser Spit logo. All right, let's grab a guitar that could use some polishing here. Grab my PRS. This baby looks really nice when she's cleaned up. So we'll give it a little bit of a shot here and we will see what we got. And what do I have to do to unlock this thing? Maybe we'll go with a small one. How hard is it to open a bottle, right? Okay, now we're talking. Nice smell to it. Always give the smell test. Yeah, look at that luster already. Look at that. This guitar really needed it. This one was really fingerprinted. It's really come to life already. This one's a real special guitar to me as well, too. This one was given to me by my artist rep at PRS years ago, and he passed away since then, so it has a real special story to me. I'll never, ever get rid of this guitar. And it plays like $1 million, too. It's pretty cool. It came with standard PRS, vintage bass, vintage treble, whatever, in the bridge and the neck. And he knew that I was a rock guy, so he hopped it up with Mark Tremonti pickups right at the factory, sent it to me, and let me keep the old pickups and everything, too, which I ended up sticking in PV Wolfgang, which is kind of neat. Look at that. So there's a kind of a half and half. Now, I have to buff that more, too, with the dry side of the cloth. But I'm telling you, I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed. It smells good. It cleans. It's not sticky whatsoever. Can you see it? You can see that? Try to shine a little bit. Like, look at that shine. That's fantastic. I'm going to do the whole guitar after, but just for sake of the show, I'm going to just leave it at just a half the side there, too. But I always do the back of the neck as well, too. This one's got a nice neck on it. It's very nice. Clean. No residue. Man, look at that. I haven't seen that neck shine like that in a while. It's hard to get the impression on the camera. The camera does not do it justice. Let's have a look over in the chat for a quick second. Let me see here. So this is basically competition to Gobi Lab stuff. I don't know much about Gobi Lab, so I don't know. And Eamon Y says, interesting about the string cleaning. Didn't Eddie say in the paperwork for Wolfgang's that he doesn't clean his strings? Probably. Yeah, I believe you're right. I think I did read that. And I myself don't normally usually clean my strings, but I do certainly clean. I used to religiously. I would play a guitar, and especially when I was performing with the band, the minute I was done with the guitar, I would, like if I put it back on the rack, I would grab it like a cloth I would have, and I would wipe off the strings, just immediately putting it back on the stand. Now, I wouldn't polish my guitars there, but I'm religious about cleaning the guitars, and I haven't done it for so long now, doing all these talk shows and stuff like that, plus running a business. Guitar cleaning basically becomes the last task of the day that's even a thought, so it just gets overlooked. But you know what? Guitars are like our babies too. They need some TLC. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to force myself to take a few minutes break, have a nice coffee, and I'm going to go through all these guitars. And that's a lengthy process in itself. It might be a couple day job, but I think with some of the stuff now from Lizard Spit, it's going to make them really, really shine in here. It's going to be nice. I can't stand fingerprints all over the place. Now I know Eddie Van Halen. You look at his guitars, and he's probably never seen a polished cloth on any of his guitars. But that's the way he likes it. Everyone has their own different approach, right, to the cleaning. Let me see here. Ian Weiss says, couldn't remember it wrong. Chris Link says, good day to you, Eric, and Nocturnal Butterfly. And Sonic Matt says, I used to wipe off the strings when done playing, but then I got lazy. Yeah, that happens to all of us, right? That does happen. But I'm going to start doing that. There's so many things that benefits. Number one, keeps guitar looking good. The string life becomes a lot, considerably longer. Not a lot longer, but considerably longer. You're wiping off a lot of the acids and all the crap from your fingers. So that will certainly do that. I'm anxious to try the rest of the product. It's going to be really, really cool. This is a handy bottle. And then obviously a travel one you can put right in your guitar case, which is very cool. I might keep the small one just underneath the desk here, just for quick emergency, touch-ups and whatnot. So very cool. So Chris at Lizard Spit, thank you very much for this stuff. And I can't wait to check out some of the car care products. I really want to see that, because there's things like other companies make that, like a quick detailer where, you've just washed your car and it's not dust or anything like that. You want to just do a quick touch up. There's like 5-minute detailers and stuff from different people. I want to see what they offer, because if they're doing wonderful things with guitar care products, certainly their car care products would be phenomenal. But I have the link to them in the description down below. It's lizardspit.com. And, as you saw some of those names, excuse me, that are using the product, a lot of people loving this stuff. Jamie Trevino using it. I mean, he wouldn't put his name out there if he wasn't happy with this stuff. So he'll be very proud to see me using it. That's for sure. So I'm going to conclude here in a moment. I'm going to flip over to another screen. I want to show you some of our merch. It's actually doing really, really well. We launched a new merch campaign last week, I think it was. Sandra Lee's been working overtime on that. She launched not only merchandise for all three of our talk shows, EVH and Gear TV, the Helix Hour, and Kramer Corner. But also she started her own brand. She's taken my mustache to the next level, called Broad Stash, kind of a cool name. So I'm going to show you that. It's kind of a comical thing, but it's more for the mustache guys out there that kind of want to rock the stash and show off some of the pride. So let's jump over and have a look at that. So here we go. It's a Broad Stash boutique. You can get there at broadstash.com. And strangely enough, it looks like the Kramer Corner has been the most popular product so far. A couple of EVH and Gear TV things are flying out the door too, but the Kramer Corner has been really, really flying. I'll show you what we got. So let's start at the top. We've got some of the Broad Stash shirts, mugs, Kramer Corner shirts. We've got shirts for guys and girls. We've got hoodies, got stickers, tanks, some very, very nice colored hoodies. If you look at some of these here as well too. Very, very nice. Simple logo, but it looks nice. Let's go back to the home page here for a second. All right, let's go to a couple pages in. There's some new ones that we just had. These ones are really popular in the neon colors. Kramer Corner there. I think that one's, yeah, there's different colors and stuff like that too. These are for the girls. A lot of nice colors. And they're reasonably priced. And we're certainly not making a fortune off of this stuff. I mean, it's any little profits we just reinvest into the show with new equipment and things like that. It's all just reinvestment to keep bringing you good content. I think there's a couple of electric Kramer ones that are for guys too. EVH and Gear TV mugs. We've got the EVH and Gear TV women's kind of what they call them, the flowy or flowy shirts, whatever. We've got pillows, throw pillows. Here we go. This is the one that's been really popular. The electric, I kind of call it the electric green, electric orange, and whatever this color is. It's kind of an orange as well too than a typical gray, that kind of stuff. The EVH and Gear TV, let's go back and have a look at some of that stuff. Nice hoodie there. Oh, and you know what? We just have to find out. Poison Ivy or Nocturnal Butterfly says Futon just uploaded a new vid. I have to go have a look at that. I'm not logged into YouTube over here on this computer, so I would have seen the notification because I get all his notifications. And that's one thing you might want to do on my channel here as well too. If you haven't hit that bell, please do so because it'll let you know when I go live. Sometimes people miss these notifications. Hey, here's a question from Insomniac Matt. So yeah, I'll get to your question in one second. Let's go back to the homepage. So link to this merchandise is in the description as well too. All sales do help promote the show and help help us keep it going. So any support you want to throw our way and proudly wear one of our shirts, we'd be very, very grateful. Big hats off to Nocturnal Butterfly for making that happen. So let's jump back over to the screen here with the chat. And I saw a question there from Eamon Wise, I think it was, or was it oh no, sorry. Insomniac Matt first says, do you find your strings get sticky when the weather gets humid? Yes, for sure. And here in Canada, we have a lot of humidity. It's very extreme too. We could be cooler one day with zero humidity. The next day, extremely hot and humid, where it feels like you're walking through water. So yeah, the guitars will be sticky. The wood is sticky. The unfinished necks, like your Wolfgangs and things like that, I absolutely hate it in the humidity because you feel like you're holding a sponge. So I don't like the humidity, how it interacts with those guitars. But when that humidity goes down, perfect time to polish and get rid of that gum. Eamon Weiss says that's why I like satin finish guitars, so I don't have to cry inside when I see the fingerprints. Yeah, that's kind of nice as well too. That does help. Let me see. So we've got the links as well too from Nocturnal Butterfly. Eamon Weiss says loves the Broad Stash name. Thank you. It's kind of cool. I like that. And Nocturnal Butterfly is working on some more designs as we speak. And Eamon Weiss says, are you going to call the site out in a new intro? I have it actually in the Kramer Corner. In the Kramer Corner show that I run now, I do have it not in the intro, but in the outro. There's a little, it pops up, tells you about the thing. I might do it. It might be something to throw in here. I just don't want to make my intros too long, and they're considerably long as it is now, so I don't want to lengthen it anymore, but hopefully we'll find different ways to promote this and get it out there as well, too. We are working on some social pages as we speak. Actually, on Nocturnal, she's in charge of all that stuff. She's taken over a lot of stuff for me because I just don't have enough man hours in the day to do all these entities. But it's fun. You're going to see us online a lot more, probably to the point in the coming months we might be live almost every day in various entities. So we've got now, if I haven't said it already, EVH and Gear TV, as you've come to know, the show that's been the one, my baby since day one. That remains on Friday nights, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And actually, I'm back this Friday with Chelsea Constable. Going to be a really fun sit down with her. She does an amazing cover of Eruption. If you haven't seen her cover of Eruption, and it's a tutorial too that she breaks down into about 12 segments. Please do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Go check it out. It's awesome. She plays it like twice. She plays with like a Gibson Explorer, and then she plays with a Les Paul with a tremolo and a Floyd on it. And she does it amazing. So maybe we'll keep our fingers crossed we can get her to do an impromptu Eruption lesson for us on Friday. But she's back. Tuesday nights now, we go to, well, I guess if we want to do it in order, Friday. And then we've got Sunday as Helix Hour. The Helix Hour will be off this weekend. I hope to return for season 2. I'm trying to book the entire next season in one swoop so we can just go guest, and boogie right on through them. Booking the guests is the hardest thing, and that's the most time consuming. And I'm looking forward to either farming that job off to Nocturnal Butterfly or getting some kind of an assistant down the road just to do guest bookings, because it's absolutely insane, literally insane amount of man hours it takes, because you got to stay on top of these publicists back and forth, and they'll forget about you in 2 minutes because they're being hounded by everybody much bigger than myself when it comes to press outlets and things like that. So obviously they're going to get the priority before me. So just staying top of mind with publicists, agents, whatever, it's absolutely insane. But that will kick back off very soon. And then Tuesday nights now are the home of Kramer Corner. The only differences between the 3 shows, Helix Hour remains a 60-minute segment. The other 2 shows are 90. I tried one time to cut EVH and Gear TV down to an hour, and it just does not work. It takes always, well, if you watch these shows, 2 or 3 questions, we're kind of warming up. It's like our first songs on stage kind of thing. And all of a sudden, boom, you get rolling with the guests. And next thing you know, it's over. And some people may say, well, if it's going so good, why don't you keep going for 2 hours or 3 hours? I never really want to wear out, one, I don't want to wear out my guests, and I certainly don't want to wear out you guys and girls either, because I always want you to want to come back more. If you give everybody everything in one shot, it's like, okay, well, seen it, done it, you know, why bother coming back? That's why I like to keep things kind of right to the money, you know, 60, 90, that kind of thing like that. Obviously, there's going to be sometimes, excuse me, where there's going to be some guests that they don't have a full 90 minutes. And you'd be surprised. I've had a couple guests where I've said to them, it's going to be a 90-minute show. Excuse me, I got a really dry throat. And like, oh, 90 minutes. I'm used to only doing like 5 or 10 minutes on radio or you know, TV spots, whatever. And then they tell me after, when we're done, they're like, that was 90 minutes? That was fun. You know, so a lot of fun. And we really enjoy doing this. And we're hoping that you're enjoying it out there, you know, from the various programs that we do, the live broadcasts, these, you know, demos and all that kind of stuff. And speaking of demo, and this is probably the last thing I'll mention today before we wrap up, I'm just finishing a video for Junior. He does product reviews as well, too, on his YouTube channel, BaneRocks.com, BaneRox.com. And he's doing a really fun one. It's Fortnite related, that crazy video game that's costing all of us parents millions of dollars. I hate the game with a passion. It's cool. It's a cool game, but I hate it. But I'm doing a product review for him. I'm just finishing that one up so he can get it off to his manufacturer that is waiting for the video. And then I'm shooting, with Junior as my director, the MXR EVH 5150 Chorus pedal demo. I did the unboxing, which is here on the channel. It's a beautiful pedal. And I told my artist rep at Dunlop that I'm not keeping the pedal. I'm sending it away. I sent him another email saying this one's going to be a hard one to give up, but I'm giving it up nonetheless, and someone's going to win that pedal. So we're gonna do a full performance video of it, give my kind of notes on it, who the pedal's for and things like that, and you're going to be really surprised. I mean, even for the non-EVH fans out there, it's a pedal that, you know, if you're not an Eddie Van Halen fan, but you require a chorus, it's something for you. But I don't want to spoil some of the things I'm putting in the video, but that will be shot hopefully today, and I'm going to, fingers crossed, to get that up on the channel tomorrow. It sounds like it's a pretty easy task just to hit a camera and record, but it certainly isn't. It's not the easiest task anyways. It sounds kindergarten simple, but there's a lot more to it. You know, everything I do for my product reviews are I spend time scripting them and rehearse them and all that kind of stuff. And then you got to get into the performance part. Then so yeah, I can get all my lines out, and then I got to play, and that's where it's like, yeah, sometimes it's a hit or sometimes an extreme miss. But long story short, the video will be out and it'll be on the channel where you would obviously expect it. I think that is it, man. Let me see here. That brass block update by Futone. Okay, fantastic. That's the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I get off the air here. I'm going to go take a look at that one. So fantastic. I've got to order some brass block upgrades and some titanium stuff from him for my newest Kramer. Where is the Kramer? It's actually on the other stand over here. I've got the titanium string lock blocks in it already, but I want to do the full stainless stuff and then a nice big brass block in the back. That baby's going to sing, especially with the floating trem. I'll be doing some warbles like crazy. Fantastic. So thanks to the link to Bane Rocks' channel as well too. He greatly appreciates that. We do as a family. We're a YouTube family here. And if you want something for fun, this is a perfect opportunity for me to say this is now as well too. Click on Nocturnal Butterflies and Nocturnal. Maybe you can throw your link in here too, just for a nice little plug for yourself. We've got this new little friend here, and we live in a kind of a rural, kind of a small rural type community, and we've got a little friend who's a pet chipmunk, and Nocturnal Butterfly has adopted him, so to speak. His name is Jethro. And if you want just a cute little fun thing to start your day or just whatever, conclude your day, or even while you're at work, click on our channel and go look for the series of Jethro, the adventures of Jethro the Chipmunk, day 1 through 7 or something like that we have up there. And he's been shy the past couple of days, and we've had some bad weather here, so he's been kind of hiding, so we're going to get back to filming him. But it's very, very cute. Have a look at it. I think you'll enjoy it. They're short. The longest one is 2.5 minutes. Some of them are only a minute, so I think you'll appreciate it. Awesome. And there's a Futone link there as well too. Subscribe to that, please. And if you've ever seen any of my reviews here on the channel for Futone and you buy something from Adam, tell him that you saw it here. I appreciate it. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that, none whatsoever. But Adam does like to know where people see this stuff, so that's awesome. And be sure, please check out Nocturnal Butterflies channel and go look for Jethro. So I think that's going to be it. You may or may not see me before. Actually, you probably will. We'll probably be doing a live broadcast via phone Tomorrow from Budweiser Gardens with the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm sure we'll do some promo there. That's kind of too big of a thing not to go live for. And then Junior and I will be shooting there. I'll be catching the show, and I'll probably be doing some photos for the band as well too, which will be phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to that. So watch for us tomorrow, possibly from London, and then back Friday night, regular time, 9 p.m. Eastern, with Chelsea Constable. It's going to be fun, a really fun program. Continue to show the love by thumbs up, subscribing, all that good stuff. Check all the social platforms, facebook.com/EVH Gear TV, and all the goodness. And we'll be back soon. And be sure to check out that merch if you didn't get a chance to catch it as we scroll through it. So until next time, be good to one another, and cheers. I am now on Patreon. If you enjoy my content and wish to support my channel and what I do, then please check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/EVH Gear TV. Your support assures the continued growth of this channel and a fun community in which to share our love for Van Halen, music gear, and much more.
My name is Eric and I'm playing Wolfgang guitar.
Video production services provided by Design 39 Media. Visit design39media.com for all your website, photography, and video production needs. Microphones for EVH and Gear TV are provided by Rode Microphones, and official Van Halen merchandise is provided by VanHalenStore.com.